Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Thursday, August 3. Minister of Education Senator Ruel Reid says strong action will be taken against school administrators and boards of management who continue to breach the government's non-mandatory fees policy. The minister's warning comes against the background of reports that several schools were imposing obligatory fees.
We're doing a lot to support our children, particularly the poor and vulnerable, and we are not going to allow school administrators to in any way thwart the government policy directive.
He says the ministry is providing enough funds to ensure schools can operate efficiently and these payments are being made in a timely manner. The policy states that the non-mandatory registration packages for students should range from $1,000 to $5,000 for the 2017-2018 school year. The schools must ensure that discussions are held with their PTA regarding the contribution amount being requested. Cabinet has approved an interim cap of $40,000 monthly on all mobile telephone communications of government ministers and ministers of state. The interim policy was imposed as part of Prime Minister Andrew Holness's review of communication services of government ministers. At a Jamaica House press briefing Wednesday, Information Minister Senator Ruel Reid said the $40,000 should be for direct expenses of the ministry to which the minister is assigned. He also explained how government arrived at the interim cap.
Based on our survey of the rates, the usage, what we consider reasonable, to the extent that you have voice charges, you have data charges, opportunities to use Wi-Fi, roaming charges, etc. We came down, having done the survey, that certainly 40,000 was a reasonable amount, and by consensus the cabinet reviewed the proposal and we agreed on that.
Minister Reid said cabinet was also considering retroactive payments to be paid by ministers up to January of 2017. Transport and Mining Minister Mike Henry says the fight will continue for compensation to be paid to the descendants of enslaved Africans in Jamaica and elsewhere. Mr. Henry, who was representing Prime Minister Andrew Holness at the Emancipation Jubilee early Tuesday morning, says reparation should go beyond an apology.
I stand on the monument of history. I stand before you revitalized in endeavor because reparations as a gesture must be making the rights and wrongs of the past. Must be inevitable. And so, if you have paid the slave owners, pay the slaves.
Jamaicans from all walks of life converged at the Seville Heritage Park for the annual Emancipation Jubilee, which was held to commemorate the memory and contributions of Jamaica's African ancestors. Jointly organized by the Jamaica National Heritage Trust and the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, this year's renewal of the event was held under the theme Jamaica 55, Make We Keep Jubilee Alive. Come tomorrow, Jamaicans in the western part of the island will celebrate Jamaica 55 with their own Independence Village. The village will be opened until Independence Day at the closed Harbor Beach, otherwise known as Dump Up Beach in Montego Bay, St. James. The event is organized by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission as part of activities to commemorate the country's emancipation and independence under the theme Celebrating Jamaicans at Home and Abroad. A ceremony will begin at noon on Friday to officially open the village. This will be followed by a festival bandwagon concert featuring local talents from the West. The three-day event will also feature rides and attractions, display booths and promotional displays, a kiddies village, food court, and nightly concerts. All events are free to the public. And finally, the Jamaica 55 celebrations will continue with an honor to former Prime Minister Edward Seaga and international recording artist Jimmy Cliff at the 2017 staging of Independence Grand Gala celebration on August 6. Culture and Entertainment Minister Olivia Grange made the announcement at a recent think tank session at her office. Mr. Seaga is being honored as the only surviving member of the 1962 Parliament and the committee that framed our Constitution, as well as his role in establishing several national institutions.
We plan to read a citation on the night at the Grand Gala that will chronicle all that he has done. So Jamaicans at home and abroad will appreciate the contribution that he has made to the development of Jamaica.
For taking Jamaican music to the world, Jimmy Cliff will be honored in Kingston as well as in Montego Bay.
When he will receive the key to the city from Mayor Homer Davis, and Gloucester Avenue will be renamed in his honor.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.